Yeah, some of these I hadn't seen in a long time.
Each Veterans Day, Vietnam veteran Johnny Johnson remembers
52 years, a long time.
the good times and the bad times,
I went through 3 sets of boots in 3 months.
and the dog that was with him through it all.
Well, the best memory is just being around her.
Johnson was born and raised in Waco, Texas. He met the love of his life in high school on a blind date.
I said, man, she's a good-looking blonde.
But only 6 months into their marriage, his life would change forever.
The United States Army soldier. The 1960s have brought him here to South Vietnam.
In 1968, Johnson was drafted to fight in Vietnam.
We're not going to withdraw from that effort.
Following in the footsteps of his father and 3 older brothers, he'd be the 4th in his family to fight in an American war.
And he said, well, I'm coming back. I'm coming home. He said, I promise you, I'm coming home.
But that promise would prove hard to keep. Johnson was assigned to walk point, to walk in front of the patrol in search of booby traps and trip lines.
You know, can I make it to dark?
But he had one huge advantage, his scout dog, Princess.
Each step could be your last, you know, but you knew one thing, she wasn't going to leave you.
Princess was part of the largest service dog operation in United States history. It's estimated that almost 5,000 dogs served in Vietnam, along with 10,000 handlers. As a scout dog, Princess was trained to charge directly towards the fire. With her nose, she could sniff out traps and tell Johnson how many enemy shooters there were and where.
Oh yeah, she was smart. She was real smart.
Day after day, Johnson and Princess led teams through the jungle. And day after day, he wondered, could he really keep that promise to his wife?
Each step you don't know if it's your last.
He remembers one day.
It was raining cats and dogs during monsoon.
All of a sudden, Princess stopped and laid down. And that's when Johnson saw it. About 30 feet in front of them, a thin wire tied to 2 grenades.
And I said, man, that dog's good. She picked that up. He said, how'd she do that? I said, she heard the vibration off the wire.
In the hundreds of scouting missions, Johnson estimates that Princess helped save between 50 and 100 soldiers. As for his own life,
probably a good 40, 50 times, you know.
I thought you were going to say 2 or 3.
Yeah, oh no. When you walk points, you're getting a lot more action than the people behind you do.
In 1970, almost a year later, Johnson got the news that he was going home. In Waco, it was a small-town miracle. His dad and all 4 brothers had made it home safe.
I made it. I told you I was coming back.
I was very excited. Yeah, he was my first and only love, I guess you'd say.
But one new family member was left behind. 3 weeks after Johnson returned home, he got the news Princess had died in the line of duty. She had charged 3 gunmen in open fire, saving the life of her new handler in the process.
It was hard because, you know, like I say, she saved my hide plenty of times, and you know, she felt like it was like a family member. I hated it, but I was glad she went out fighting because that was her nature.
Now Princess lives on in memory. At Fort Benning, her name is inscribed on a monument for combat dogs.
She's earned it.
At VFW Post 2148 in Waco, her picture hangs in the hallway next to other men and women who served.
She went out doing her job.
And each Veterans Day, her memory lives on through Johnny Johnson.
She's getting a water break.
As he remembers the promise he made and the dog who helped him keep it.
She's always there because I always think of her, you know. I'm here because of you.